Today we're looking at ways to make money online according to TikTok, as well as some questionable investing advice. Let's get into it. So we're starting off with 3 tips that will make you rich. I want to get rich, you want to get rich. Let's find out how.
I became a millionaire at 22 and financially free at 20. Here are 3 of the best tips I can give you to become rich.
Most
Tip
people are
number
student
3
debt.
will teach you how to make a lot of money fast. First, stop being afraid to fail. Your first business idea might suck. When you first start a business, you're not going to know how to do everything, and that's okay. Keep going, stay consistent, focus on progress over perfection, and you're going to succeed, I promise. The only way you can fail is if you stop trying.
I mean, that's this YouTube channel. I'm not going to stop trying. Like and subscribe so I succeed. Thank you.
Second, manifestation is real and it works.
Okay.
I remember specifically seeing a G-Wagon a few years ago and telling my husband I'm going to own one of those one day. I hadn't even started a business at this point, and fast forward a few years later, I own a G-Wagon, which was my dream car for so long. Another example of this,
I mean, you can definitely have like that sort of goal and like think about it and use it as motivation, but to just like manifest G-Wagon and if you sit there and do nothing, you're not getting it. But it can be motivational.
husband and I always used to talk about my business retiring him from his 9-to-5 job. He even told his coworkers, like, this is going to be my last summer working here, and it ended up being his last summer working there. So,
and to be fair, she is successful.
Think about it, visualize it, and trust that it is coming to you. Third, if you want to make a lot of money quickly, pay someone who's already making a lot of money online to teach you how to do it too. There are so many
sounds like somebody with a course
money online, and you can get there way quicker than they did if you pay them to teach you what they know. It's the simplest way to be.
I don't suppose you have a course that could help me out, do you? Yep. Enroll before the price goes up. I like it. Or a pre-built drop shipping store wait list. I can't even pay. I have to wait before I can pay. Damn. Okay, let's try again. I'm not a teenager, but hopefully I can still do this method.
Purely online as a teenager, and I want to show you guys that it's really not as hard as you may think it is. I've tried about every side hustle that possibly exists.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of tell you guys the most successful one that I found and the one that's made me the most amount of passive income. It's called Print on Demand, and I use Printify as my print on demand site. And let me just tell you why this is the best option you'll find. You don't need to keep any inventory. You don't need to ship things to customers. You don't need to actually make products physically in your home. All you have to do is design products and upload them to a website, and that's it. You can literally use Canva to upload non-copyright designs onto t-shirts and sell the t-shirts on your Shopify or Etsy.
I'm sure there's not like huge competition on this site, and you need to like market your products and stuff like that. I'm sure they just sell in millions as soon as you upload a design, right?
And from there, when a customer orders your product, Printify will make and ship your product for you. So that's all you do. I wish I could like explain to you how simple this is. It takes 5 minutes.
Is there any way you can teach me, maybe for a paid fee?
To design a product. That is the only work you have to do when it comes to print on demand. There's a link in my bio if you guys want to sign up. It's completely free. And
it's free.
I will help you guys through every step of the way.
And she'll help us in the comments.
You guys to be making money like I am because.
Now there is one problem. For some reason, she disabled comments on this video. So that's not really working so well. Let's see what we got here. Sign up for Printify. Okay. Probably a referral link. And that's it. Oh, maybe it was just like a referral program, to be honest. Might have been. Okay, guys. So once you've made all that money from manifesting, digital marketing, Printify, let's see how we can invest that money. Shout out Robert Kiyosaki.
When I saw Bitcoin go to 20,000, I don't know what it was. Then it dropped down to $1, so it's toast. But then it came roaring back.
When did it go down to $1, by the way? But okay.
So when it hit 6,000, I bought 60 Bitcoin at 6,000. I think today it's at 20,000.
Yeah.
This is a bit older. Obviously, it's at around 100K now.
That's around about 21,000.
Yeah, but so the more I'm in it, the more I realize that that's sustainability. So the reason people buy Bitcoin is the same reason I buy this and I buy this.
Gold and silver.
This is I don't trust this.
And to be fair, not bad analysis. I personally also think the dollar and every fiat currency is dropping, so hedging your bets and stuff like that is a pretty good option. I wouldn't go crazy into crypto unless you have like a huge risk appetite, because it is super risky. You know, good hedges against inflation are, of course, precious metals, and like real estate. So they're what I'm in as well. But yeah, I mean, not terrible advice. Just be careful, do your own research before investing. You know, I'm starting to believe in this manifestation, guys. We got another manifesting TikTok. Gotta be good, right? It's gotta work if everybody's saying it works.
$1 million before I turned 26. This is me in a corporate job taking home £1,600 a month. These were my goals for 2019, to make 20k a month. In 2020, I was making $50,000 a month. This is the house I used.
Now, what I do have to say about all these people is they do actually make a lot of money. Now, whether it's like selling a course or doing something, they still make a lot of money. They still make absolutely loads of money, way more than me. So that, fair enough. You gotta respect that.
To live in. And this is my apartment now, where I paid rent 6 months up front. So how did I do?
I mean, paying rent 6 months up front is just bad. Like, it's a huge opportunity cost. You could at least get like 5% cash on a high yield savings account. But anyways.
First step to manifesting anything you want isn't what you do, it's who you're being. Ask yourself, who do I need to be in order to reach my goals? How does that version of you think, act, and show up in the world? So if you know that 6-figure version of yourself doesn't get wasted on the weekends and complain about your friends, don't do it. For me, I made a document with all my higher self routine and habits, and
nice. We got a link in bio already from the first tip. That's respectable. Normally you redirect your audience in like the second or the third one.
Read it every single day. Step 2 is what you do. Now that you're thinking like your higher self, what would they tell you to do in order to reach your goals? For me, my higher self told me that I had to take massive risks and be okay with failure if I wanted to quit my job and never worry about money.
To be fair, stuff like this is not that bad, because you're not just manifesting without action. This is actually quite action and goal based. Obviously, just like quitting a job and just like going for it is very risky, but it does work sometimes.
So I quit my job, broke my lease in London, and moved to
Also, breaking your lease is just like illegal, so don't do that, please.
India, where I can make my savings last longer.
India is a questionable pick. I feel like Southeast Asia is definitely better, but okay.
While I tried to grow my fitness business, I invested $15,000 on a credit card in a business mentor.
On a credit card, so now you're just racking up debt, and if this goes bad, you are screwed. Oh my god. Okay, that's super risky.
And hustled for 10 hours a day. For you, it might not have to be that extreme. It may be finally starting a YouTube channel. By now, you're operating as your higher self.
YouTube channel, yes. Another like and subscribe plug. Thank you, guys.
And putting in the action that gets results in real life. It's really important to focus on gratitude and believe that it came from you, instead of just thinking it's good luck. Think of it like positively deluding yourself to get what you want in life. And it's this feedback loop that helps you manifest bigger.
Be, do, have. Interesting. And to be fair, I do really believe in being grateful and stuff like that. And you know, some of this is like, I would consider good advice. Each their own, but just be very careful. Don't do like extreme stuff. But you know, anything where, you know, you think it's like a big goal or whatever, you definitely can get there. You just have to set up the steps, and you have to be willing to put in the work. And 9 times out of 10, you can get there. Obviously, putting like 15 grand on a credit card, doing something completely risky that you have no experience in, is a bit insane. But still, it can work. Ooh, bit of Forex trading. I haven't heard about this in a while. I feel like this was popular a few years ago. And absolutely insane. And I swear nearly everybody loses money. And how people make money in Forex trading is selling courses on Forex trading. But let's see what they got.
Learned how to trade Forex when I was 20 years old. Now, this is my advice to every 20 years old who wants to learn how to trade Forex.
Sure.
Firstly, you have to get rid of the idea that Forex trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. While Forex trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, it is actually a high-income paying skill that can pay you for the rest of your life if you learn and master the skill set. And that takes us to the second tip on this video: learn before you earn. So in your first year of trading, you want to focus on learning a particular strategy.
Okay, I mean, it's not terrible advice. Okay. Well, I kind of skipped through that TikTok because it was like 4 minutes long. And honestly, the advice was not terrible. It was like, use a demo account, practice, don't leverage. Then it obviously just ended with him saying get a mentor, and then showed himself as a mentor, and then like plugged his stuff, which I guess is kind of how it goes. But any sort of like forex trading and stuff, please be super careful with. Absolutely risky. A lot of people just lose a lot of money, so be very careful. Let's find out how to make 10K a month easy.
The fastest way to make $10,000 online is not going to be trading. It's not going to be TikTok shop affiliate. It's not going to be agency, copywriting. All these business models will not get you to 10K a month.
They're all super saturated. So let's hear about this genius idea that's never been done before.
Quickly. I will always say this. It's find a product that solves a problem, build a Shopify store around it, and launch some Facebook ads.
We're out here doing dropshipping Facebook ads in 2025 after like dissing other stuff, especially TikTok shop affiliate. That actually I feel like has been good recently. Maybe it's oversaturated now, but there's no way he just said dropshipping.
If you really want to get specific with it, find a product that's doing well on TikTok shop, rip all the TikTok shop content and launch that as your Facebook ad. That's the fastest way you can get to 10K a month on the.
Surely it's better with TikTok shop because you automatically like get on the For You page and you don't have to pay for paid ads. But maybe I'm wrong. To be fair, I have no experience in it, so I could be wrong.
The beautiful thing about that is if you can get a dropshipping store, a branded dropshipping store to 10K a month profit, obviously, it's really easy from that point to take it to 100K a month profit. It's a matter of just spending more on your ads, just a couple buttons you have to press.
Wow, man, it is really easy. Just get 10K a month profit, by the way. That's, 120K a year just off like a dropshipping store. I'm sure that's easy. And then you just pay more ads and boom, you add 100K a month. Now you're making 1.2 million a year, and yeah, simple as. Thank you. Now, once you have all that dropshipping money, I know you guys want more investment advice, so let's see what this guy's saying.
The number one stock that I think everybody should have in their portfolio in 2025. Let's go. Make sure you guys like right here and follow for more
the video and subscribe. Thank you.
Tips. All right, now the stock is going to be Palantir Technologies.
To be fair, Palantir have been on the up and look like they could be a good pick, right? Now, the one thing I want to take away from this, and the reason actually I put this TikTok in the video, was just any stock picks at all from anybody is super dangerous. Like, even if they're really good at it or whatever, even from like a financial advisor, can be like really risky, Stock picking is so difficult, and like ETFs and passive fund investing is just way better. But obviously, sometimes single stocks will pay off, but it is essentially educated gambling.
It's up a whopping 380% year to date, so I understand it's a lot, but I definitely think the long-term potential for Palantir could be off the charts. Now, for those of you that don't know what Palantir is,
I love how it keeps autocorrecting to volunteer on the subtitles.
Palantir is a big data and analytics company that specializes in using artificial intelligence and technology.
What company doesn't specialize in AI nowadays?
They have a whole bunch of contracts with big businesses and even the US government for hundreds of millions of dollars. And I think data is only going to get, it's only going to continue to grow, and there's always going to be a demand for it, just given the market we're in right now. And I understand it's up a lot year to date. Don't get me wrong.
Overall, single stock picks from TikTok especially, just be really careful. Do your own research, please. Now, next we actually have something really interesting, and it's what financial advisors actually got a bad name for and have been marketing a lot for like the last 20-30 years, but something to look out for.
What's a piece of information that you learned that feels illegal to know?
The infinite banking system. Credit card debt, for example. Instead of paying the 18 to 20% interest on that credit card debt, what you do is you put your money into a whole life insurance.
All life insurance policies. Absolute scams, in my opinion. If you're ever gonna do it, please research it extensively and know what you're getting yourself into, because they're where a lot of these people make all their money, because you get juicy commissions.
Insurance policy, and you borrow against the cash value, and you pay the credit card off, and you pay off all your debt. Now, you were going to pay the 18% anyways, so instead of paying the 18% to a credit card company, pay the 18% back to yourself. And now what you're doing is you're paying yourself the interest versus the bank. But meanwhile, that cash value is uninterrupted, which means it keeps growing. It's as if you never took the money out.
Oh dear. Now, after reading some of the comments, thankfully, all the comments are basically saying don't do this. So that's good to see. Oh, this is perfect. Once again, I'm not making $10,000 a month. Now I'm gonna find out how.
$10,000 a month, heck, even $5,000 a month online. What are you doing? There are literally only two reasons why you're not living the life you want to live. You're either lazy or you just don't know how.
You got me.
But after this video, you're not gonna have an excuse. If you haven't seen me before, I'm Kenton. I'm 24 years old. I used to work at a call center for 8 to 10 hours a day, making less than $2,500 a month. Now I live in a luxury condo, make 5 figures a month, working less than 5 hours a day. Now, besides flexing on you, why did I tell you all of that? Because not only was I in the exact situation that you're in right now, but even though I was constantly looking for ways to make money online, I was sure, like for sure, everything out there was a scam. You hear about it all the time. You see.
To be fair, like one thing I do want to point out is like a lot of these things aren't necessarily scams. They're just really hard to succeed at. Like you can make money in like most of the online ways they talk about, like drop shipping, TikTok shop, just content creation in general. All these things do work to an extent for certain people with the right amount of skills and time put in. It is doable. They're not scams, but well, some stuff is like. Forex trading is quite anyways.
See 100 TikTok videos a day on it. But you're just like, does it really work? I'm telling you it does. But the only difference between me and you right now,
what works?
I just got to a point where I was so desperate. I was so fed up. I said, F it. I'm gonna try everything that comes my way. And through that journey, the one thing that actually helped me so that you don't have to waste your time was remote sales.
Remote sales. I mean, I guess sales can be kind of profitable. Yeah, let's see how he answers this.
Especially if you're in like a full-time job right now and you want to transition out of it, take like 60 to 90 days, learn remote closing on the side, then start making money. It is literally that simple. If you want to know step-by-step how I did it, I have a free sales training.
It's always a free sales training. To be fair, this is something I really don't know much about. So I'm not gonna like completely judge it. It might work. It is funny that I'm pretty sure this guy says he makes like 90, 100K a month and he still has to the course, but maybe it is free. I don't know. Either way, just be really cautious when you're like listening to any of this stuff and do research thoroughly, whether it is how to make money online or where to invest your money. Be very careful. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.